Can a business truly thrive without a data culture in today's data-driven world? This is a question that's becoming increasingly important as we navigate the complexities of the 21st century business landscape. The concept of a data culture is not just about having a vast quantity of data at our disposal. It's about creating an environment where data is not only accessible, but also valued and utilized to drive decision-making at every level. Data culture is a critical component of modern businesses, enabling organizations to unlock the potential of data, leading to better decision-making, improved operations, and ultimately, a competitive edge. But the road to a strong data culture is not always smooth. It intersects with another key aspect of business operations: change management. Change management is the discipline that guides how we prepare, equip, and support individuals to successfully adopt change in order to drive organizational success and outcomes. In the context of a data culture, change management involves transforming the organization from one that may be data-aware to one that is data-driven. It's about shifting mindsets, altering habits, and fostering a culture where data is valued as a key asset. However, fostering a data culture and managing change can present challenges. Resistance to change is a common hurdle. Employees may be set in their ways or fearful of what a data-driven approach means for their roles. Additionally, the technical aspects of implementing a robust data infrastructure can be daunting, but it's not an insurmountable task. With the right change management strategies and techniques, businesses can overcome these hurdles. These might include clear communication about the benefits of a data culture, offering training to develop data literacy, and providing support during the transition. To understand this better, we'll delve into a real-world case study. This will illustrate how one organization navigated the intersection of data culture and change management, providing valuable insights for those embarking on a similar journey. Consider a global corporation, Corporation X, struggling with data-driven decision-making. For decades, Corporation X had been a titan in its industry, boasting a global presence and a reputation for innovation. But as the digital age dawned, Corporation X found itself grappling with a new set of challenges. Its traditional methods of decision-making, rooted in intuition and experience, were increasingly being outpaced by competitors who embraced data as a key driver of their strategies. Corporation X, like many organizations of its size and scale, was drowning in data. Every day, its operations generated a dizzying array of information, from sales figures and customer feedback to supply chain metrics and financial reports. But this wealth of data wasn't being harnessed effectively. Instead, it was often siloed, inaccessible, or overlooked, leading to missed opportunities and inefficiencies. The company's leadership recognized that the issue went beyond simple data management. It was a cultural problem. Despite having access to advanced technology and data analysis tools, the organization lacked a data culture. Many employees viewed data as the domain of IT or finance, not something integral to their own roles. Others were wary of data, seeing it as a threat to their autonomy or a tool for micromanagement. The need for a shift was clear. Corporation X had to move from a culture where data was an afterthought to one where data was at the forefront of decision-making. This shift wasn't just about introducing new tools or processes, it was about changing mindsets, fostering a culture where every employee, regardless of their role, understood the value of data and felt empowered to use it. This shift wouldn't be easy. It would require strong leadership, strategic planning, and a commitment to change management. But Corporation X knew that the potential rewards were worth the effort. By embracing a data culture, it could become more agile, innovative, and customer-focused, setting the stage for sustained success in the digital age. Corporation X decided it was time to embrace a data culture and embarked on this challenging journey. Change is daunting, but with the right strategy, it becomes manageable. Welcome to the world of Corporation X, a company that understood the importance of data and decided to make a strategic shift towards a data-driven culture. The journey wasn't easy, but with a well-thought-out change management strategy, they made it happen. Let's delve into the specifics of their strategy. At the heart of their approach was stakeholder engagement. Corporation X knew that to make a significant change, they needed to get everyone on board. They began by identifying key stakeholders within the organization, those who held influence and could drive the change forward. They held meetings, workshops, and one-on-ones to present their vision and gain buy-in. Communication was another critical element. Corporation X understood that change could breed uncertainty, and the best way to combat this was through clear and consistent communication. They used various channels to share updates, address concerns, and keep everyone informed about the progress. This transparency helped build trust and eased the transition process. Training was also a key part of their strategy. Corporation X knew that a data culture wouldn't take root without the right skills. They invested in comprehensive training programs and workshops to equip their employees with the necessary data literacy skills. This ensured that everyone was capable of understanding and utilizing data in their daily work. Lastly, Corporation X focused on creating robust support structures. They set up dedicated teams to assist with the transition, provided resources for self-learning, and established a feedback mechanism to address any issues promptly. This support structure ensured that no one felt left out or overwhelmed during the transition. The result was a well-rounded change management strategy that addressed the human element of change. It was not just about introducing new tools or systems, but about making people feel valued, heard, and equipped to handle the change. With a solid strategy in place, Corporation X began to roll out their data culture initiative. The journey wasn't without its challenges, but their commitment to a strategic and people-centered approach made the transition smoother and more successful. Resistance is a natural reaction to change. Overcoming it is key to successful change management. As we delve into the story of Corporation X's journey into data culture, it's clear that resistance was a significant hurdle. Yet they didn't let this deter them. Instead, they saw it as a challenge to overcome. So how did they do it? Firstly, Corporation X understood the importance of continuous communication. They fostered an open dialogue with their employees, making sure each individual understood not only what changes were happening, but also why they were necessary. This transparency helped to alleviate fears and uncertainties, while also providing a platform for feedback and suggestions. Next, Corporation X focused on educating their workforce about the new data culture. They held workshops, seminars, and training sessions, equipping their employees with the knowledge and skills needed to navigate this new terrain. They didn't just tell their employees about the change, they showed them in practical, tangible ways how it would impact their daily tasks and the overall growth of the company. Moreover, Corporation X believed in the power of involvement. They included their employees in the change process. They set up task forces and committees, allowing employees to have a say in how the data culture would be implemented. This sense of ownership not only reduced resistance, but also boosted morale and commitment to the new direction. But Corporation X didn't stop there. They continually monitored and adjusted their approach, taking into account feedback and reactions from their employees. They showed flexibility and resilience, understanding that change is a process, not an event. Over time, these strategies started to bear fruit. Communication, education, and involvement started to chip away at the wall of resistance. Employees began to understand the value of data and how it could enhance their work and the success of the corporation. Through consistent efforts, Corporation X began to see a shift in attitudes towards data. They proved that overcoming resistance and driving the adoption of a data culture is not an easy task, but it's certainly possible, and the rewards are well worth the effort. The shift to a data culture had a profound impact on Corporation X. This change wasn't just about the numbers, it was about the people and the processes that drive the organization. It was about fostering an environment where data is at the heart of all decision-making. Corporation X began to see improvements in various aspects of their operations. With the adoption of a data culture, their decision-making process was no longer based on intuition or guesswork. Instead, it was grounded in facts and figures. Data provided a solid foundation for their strategies, leading to decisions that were more accurate, reliable, and effective. The ripple effect of this was felt across the organization. Efficiency soared as the use of data helped identify bottlenecks and inefficiencies in their processes. By leveraging data, they were able to streamline their operations, reducing waste and improving productivity. This in turn resulted in cost savings and a healthier bottom line, but the impact went beyond just operational efficiency. Corporation X also saw improved business outcomes. They were able to better understand their customers, anticipate market trends, and stay ahead of their competition. With data, they were able to uncover opportunities that were previously hidden, driving innovation and growth. The adoption of a data culture also had a transformative effect on the employees. They became more engaged, more proactive, and more innovative. They felt empowered by the data at their fingertips, leading to a sense of ownership and a drive to make the organization better. But let's not forget, this change was not easy. It required a shift in mindset, a change in habits, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It required a commitment from all levels of the organization. From the frontline workers to the top executives, it required training, support, and continuous learning. The transformation was challenging, but the benefits were worth the effort. Corporation X is a testament to the power of a data culture. It shows that when an organization embraces data, it can drive change, improve performance, and achieve better results. It's not just about the numbers, it's about the culture. And that's the real impact of a data culture. Corporation X's journey offers valuable insights for any organization looking to implement a data culture. Let's delve into the key takeaways from this journey. First and foremost, the importance of a solid change management strategy cannot be overstated. Corporation X understood that introducing a data culture was not merely about integrating new technologies, but fundamentally about transforming the way the company operates. It involved equipping people with the necessary skills, designing processes that support data-driven decision-making, and fostering an environment that encourages curiosity and experimentation. This brings us to the second takeaway, the challenge of overcoming resistance. Change, as we all know, can be difficult. It disrupts routine, brings uncertainty, and often meets with resistance. Corporation X, however, turned this challenge into an opportunity by engaging employees at all levels, addressing their concerns, and demonstrating the benefits of data culture. Corporation X was able to overcome resistance and foster buy-in. The company didn't stop there. They continued to drive adoption, ensuring that every member of the organization, from the top executives to the frontline employees, were part of the data culture. They provided training, resources, and support, making sure everyone had the tools and knowledge necessary to leverage data in their roles. Finally, we must talk about the benefits of a data culture, the third key takeaway. For Corporation X, the data culture brought about improved decision-making, increased efficiency, and a competitive edge in the market. It enabled them to uncover insights, predict trends, and make strategic decisions based on solid evidence. It fostered a culture of continuous learning and innovation, setting the stage for sustainable growth. In conclusion, Corporation X's journey underscores the fact that implementing a data culture is far from easy, but the rewards are well worth the effort. It's about creating an ecosystem where data is not just a tool, but a fundamental part of how the organization thinks, operates, and evolves. Implementing a data culture is a journey, not a destination. Data culture is more than a trend, it's the future of business. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, this statement rings truer than ever. Picture this, an ocean of information where every drop is an insight, a revelation waiting to be discovered. This is the world we're stepping into, where data is no longer a byproduct of business, but the lifeblood that fuels growth and innovation. The importance of data culture in the business world is increasingly evident. It's like a lighthouse guiding organizations through the fog of uncertainty, illuminating the path towards informed decision-making and strategic foresight. We're already seeing how businesses that harness the power of data can pivot faster, innovate more effectively, and outpace their competitors. But what does this mean for the future? It means that data culture is not an option, but a necessity. It's the secret sauce that will set apart the leaders from the followers, the disruptors from the disrupted. It's the difference between sailing ahead or being left behind in the wake of progress. Data culture is the foundation of tomorrow's business landscape. We're moving towards an era where every decision is data-driven, where gut feelings are replaced by hard facts, and where intuition bows to the supremacy of data analysis. This isn't a dystopian vision of the future, but a reality that's already unfolding before our eyes. But we're not there yet. The journey towards a data culture is fraught with challenges. Organizations need to navigate the treacherous waters of data privacy, overcome the barriers of data literacy, and bridge the chasm between data availability and its effective use. It's a Herculean task, no doubt, but one that's absolutely essential. The future of data culture is bright, promising, and absolutely essential. It's a world where data is the currency of power, where insights drive action, and where knowledge is the ultimate competitive advantage. The sooner an organization embraces a data culture, the better equipped it will be for the future. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving in a world powered by data. Change is never easy, but it's often necessary for growth. This statement rings true, especially when we consider the transformative power of data culture. In the evolving world of business, data has become more than just numbers. It's a compass that guides decision-making, a tool that drives efficiency, and a catalyst that sparks innovation. We've journeyed through the intersection of data culture and change management, and we've seen how they influence one another. Change management is the vehicle that carries organizations from a traditional way of doing things to a culture that values and utilizes data. It's a strategic process that, when executed well, can lead to profound organizational transformation. We've also delved into the challenges that come with this change. Resistance is a natural response to change, but it's not an insurmountable obstacle. With the right strategies and techniques, resistance can be overcome and adoption of a data culture can be driven forward. We've seen how Corporation X successfully navigated this journey, offering valuable takeaways for other organizations looking to do the same. And we've explored the impact of a data culture. It's not just about having more information, it's about what you do with that information. A data culture fosters an environment where data is leveraged to make informed decisions, streamline operations, and create value. It gives organizations a competitive edge in today's data-driven world. Looking ahead, the future of data culture is bright. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which we use data. Organizations that embrace this culture will be at the forefront of this evolution, leading the way in innovation and growth. Remember, the path to a data culture may be challenging, but the rewards are significant. It's a journey worth taking and a destination worth reaching. As we close this conversation, let's keep the dialogue going, because in the world of business, the learning never stops, and the potential for growth is infinite.